start?
Yep.
Okay. How many of you read nutrition labels? Do you understand what you're reading?
No.
All right, that's what I'll be telling you today. So, nutrition. Yes. Nutrition labels tell you how many calories you can find per serving of the food. They promote healthy lifestyles with telling you how many calories are in your food. Not only do they tell you calories, they tell you how many nutrients you can find per serving in your food. The reason I guess started getting into nutrition is because back when I was 14, 15, in 9th grade, you know, like my body started changing, but for all the wrong reasons. And I knew it was because of that huge bag of Takis I was eating every day after school. And then it hit me, I should eat something better, you know, like this is disgusting. And the easiest way, and step one to promoting a healthier lifestyle, is reading the nutrition label. Step one to reading the nutrition label is the serving size. According to the American Heart Association article, Reading Nutrition Labels, reading and understanding a nutrition label helps you make healthier choices. Serving size is everything. Everything else on the nutrition label directly correlates to the serving size. Serving size, serving size, serving size. According to the editing staff from familydoctor.org, eating large portions or over-serving contributes to weight gain due to excessive caloric consumption. Okay, the next thing to look at, and the next thing after serving size, are the calories. Calories are the measure of energy in the food that you're eating per serving size. You have to be aware of the amount of calories compared to the amount of nutrients that you find in the food, which can also be read on the label. Aside from calories, you need to pay attention to calories from fat. Calories from fat are the amount of calories in the food that directly come from fat. It's kind of gross, but that's what that is. Next slide. So, you can find anywhere from 2 to 5 types of fats on a nutrition label. There's trans fats, saturated fats, polyunsaturated fats, and monounsaturated fats. All of these fats equal up to the total fat, which is found on the top of the fat list. What else is found under this, the fat part of the label, is cholesterol and sodium. The American Heart Association suggests to limit your fat consumption to 56, to limit your fat consumption to 56 to 78 grams per day, less than 16 grams of saturated fat per day, less than 2 grams of trans fats per day. Trans fats are the worst fats. 300 milligrams of cholesterol, less than 300 milligrams of cholesterol, and less than 1,500 milligrams of sodium. These things are bad. You do not want to consume them. Next slide. All of these measurements are based off of a percent daily value, and the percent daily value is based off of the average person's 2,000 calorie diet. According to the United States Food and Drug Administration, percent daily value is the recommended amount of nutrients for the average person's 2,000 calorie diet. Percent daily value helps determine how high or low in nutrients a food is. It basically tells you what you can find in your serving size. There are blank spots, as you can see here, on a nutrition label, and those blank spots can be found next to trans fats, proteins, and sugars. This is because, well, I have a according to www.fda.gov, this is because there isn't a recommended percent daily value for these nutrients. You don't necessarily need protein, it's just something that you consume. Trans fats, like I said, are the worst fats. You do not want to consume them. And sugars, there's sugar, you know, it's recommended to have no more than 23 grams of sugar per day. Reading nutrition labels is just as important as exercising when it comes to living a healthy lifestyle. What's the next slide? Okay, so you need to remember serving size. because like I said, serving size is what your percent daily value and calories, all of that directly correlates to. You need to remember to consume your daily nutritional value, which can be found on the side of the nutrition label. You know, it's not a bad thing to indulge every now and then, but you have to remember what exactly you're consuming. I really like to eat pork belly. I think it's really good, but I can't help but remember that pork belly is 92% fat. So it's okay to indulge, you guys. Just be aware of what you're consuming. And at the end of class, I can tell you all about the snacks that you're eating. And I wanted to recommend that you bring crudité instead of like processed foods. Well, I'm done. Thanks.